Hello everyone and welcome to another beer review with me, Ruku. As promised, I'm doing the return of Carlsberg. I know this is a different can to what I had on the previous video, but since filming they have changed the design of the can, which I think is ugly. So there you go, Carlsberg, get back to the original. Carlsberg comes in at 500ml and is a 3.8%. You see that just there? 3.8. This is basically dedicated to all those fans that have told me to re-review this, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm only re-reviewing it because all you fans love Carlsberg so much, and to be fair, I've learnt a few things that I've learnt that around the world you guys have Carlsberg, no matter where you are in the world. Seems to be a lot stronger than what we get here in the UK. We get the shitty 3.8%. Others get 5 and things like that. So, to everyone who's requested this is for you, all my loyal fans, to the men and women out there that requested this especially. And I have my new glass, Hop House 13. And it says on the back there, Brewers Project, St James's Gate, Dublin, with the little Guinness symbol, which you'll probably be able to see in just a moment. Okay, this has not gone well. There you go. So there's your pour. You can come out into the light a bit, there you go. That looks so cool. You can see the carbonation working beautifully there. To be fair, this is the second time round of doing this, so I'm hoping that my taste buds have changed. Whether or not they have, I don't know. But one thing still remains, it still looks good. Good carbonation, good light golden texture to it, and as you can see there, a pretty good damn head that has a combination of big bubbles and small compact bubbles as well. Yeah, I mean, this isn't my beer of choice, by the way, and I do generally prefer the stronger stuff, so Carlsberg Elephant, Carlsberg Export, that kind of thing. However, I'm not going to write this off completely, as it is a very good beer in its own right to some degree, i.e. that it's nice and light, for example, but it's not one that I would choose to drink or choose to even remotely go out and purchase, but there you go. So, on with the smells then. It smells of grass. It smells grassy. It smells yeah, just grassy and a tad bit earthy, I suppose. Not great smells. Just seems a bit, could do better. So this is purely for all you fans that have requested this, and there was a lot of you, believe you me, everyone was coming in commenting on the original video, which is great. I love comments. Also, you know, things like you know, what you were telling me about regards to different percentages around the world, this being rather shit, and you guys get all the best stuff. So this one's for you, so hopefully you'll be enjoying this too. If not, like myself, you may just hang yourself. It just tastes really watery. Very minute flavours coming in. Again, it's just of like a very sort of, I don't know, weaky. I don't know how to describe that taste. It's just weaky. It's watery. I don't know what it is. Just weaky, watery, corny, I guess. A little bit of corn in there. The head is frothy, kind of hangs around, it's very foamy as well, so To be fair, the head's probably better than the actual taste of the beer, so I mean, you can consider the combination between that. You've got that thick head there, golden colour there. You know, what really lets us down is the fact that it has no real flavour. And to be fair, I think what they're aiming for is a Pilsner style beer, but it's just not working. You know, on a hot day as it is today, you know, we're sort of 20 odd degrees here in England, considered cold in most parts of the world, but quite warm for us. This is kind of beer that a lot of people tend to gravitate towards, because you want that cold, refreshing beer that's light on the palate, that's not too heavy. You know, the body of the beer is good. But good points about it. Yes, it is watery, it is kind of weak, so it's thirst quenching. There you go. Sadly, if I burp, sign of good beer. Not that I would count this as one. The head as well is probably the best bit of the beer. You get that watery taste, lack of flavour, I know, but then the head rushes in, bubbles, it excites the palate a little bit. But again, I can't give this much more than just the fact that it lacks a lot of flavour. It did in the first time round, and my taste buds haven't changed, in a sense that I still think that this is quite a bad beer. You know, I don't think, I mean, put it another way, okay, put it another way, fans. If you're going to brew a beer, do it properly. You brew it so that it's got flavour, you brew it so that it's got a good body, a good head. Things like this, you know. Percent of the alcohol is purely up to you, if you want strong, weak, whatever. This, good point is the colour is nice. I mean, that is quite a good looking beer in its own way. Carbonation's good, you can see that. And the head there as well is okay. So yeah, I mean, looks wise it's good, but just the taste really does let this beer down. And as for this horrible looking can, I mean, what the fuck were they thinking of when they were trying to produce a green stripy tin? I mean, what is that about? That is just horrible. I'm sorry, but that is horrible. Okay, so yeah, basically a little bit of history on the back here, which is really, really basic. It basically says the barley used in our beer is a descent from the earliest varieties cultivated around 10,000 years ago. Piece of living history celebrated by the Danish-inspired limited edition design. So apparently this is a limited edition design can, which whoever designed that should be shot. But regards to using 10,000-year-old ingredients, yeah, I've got to give you a mark for that. 3.8 is pretty crap, but it also tells you nutritional value in this. So water, malt, barley, hops, and per 100 ml. It has 32 calories per 100 ml, so this is a 500 ml, so it's still quite a light beer. The beer itself probably would go good with a few different variety of foods, I should imagine. Something that's greasy, like a kebab or a pizza, this would clear your palate beautifully. But I'm not scoring it on food piles, I'm scoring it purely on the beer. So before I sign off, there's your lacing. Can you see that? Just dribs, drabs, pretty clean. Generally a sign of a well-brewed beer, to be fair with you, but I can't say this is the same. So there you go, fans. Unfortunately, I'm still going to score this a 3 out of 10 because I'm only going to give it 1 mark for the body. It looks pretty cool. You know, it is refreshing, and the head's the best bit of the beer. So for all those that have re-requested this, I hope this has been helpful. And I know a lot of you are going to probably agree with me, a lot of you are going to disagree still. But it's nice to know that I can come back to a beer like this and do a secondary reviewing. Don't forget, fans, if you too want anything requested, or if you want me to revisit a beer, if I haven't already done so, let me know and I'll do that. But for the time being, I think the debate is still out there whether or not, depending on what part of the world you're from, the beer itself can be different. So if you've got the shit stuff like we have in the UK, avoid it. But if you got it somewhere else and it's stronger and it tastes better, then that's personal preference. But my personal preference is I would avoid this as much as I could. But at the end of the day, it was only about £1 a can, so that's poor man's money. So for poor man's money, you get a poor beer. So there you go, fans. Join me next time for more beer reviews, when I'll be reviewing some more beer at some point. And thanks for being patient, fans, for this upload. I know it's been stressful and it's been a long waited, but I got there in the end. So join me next time, fans. Don't forget, like, comment and subscribe on the comment section below. And join me next time for some more beer.